Oh, that's
But
pretty
William Bryan's Jennings didn't win the election, therefore we didn't move to a bimetallic currency system. And then McKinley got assassinated.
Okay, if he goes to New York City with his $2 bill or something, he can get the
Why would he
equivalent
go
of
to
$2
New York City?
to the federal bank.
What do you mean? You can't walk into the Fed and be like, hey,
Yes, he can.
no.
They taught us that in school.
If you go to the Federal Reserve building in New York City and go in and try to ask them for silver coins, they'll be like, sorry buddy, you don't do that anymore.
But they have to.
We just create digital dollars.
Funny.
It's called the Bernanke boom.
Bernanke boom?
Yeah, didn't I,
Yo, this is not quantitative easing.
didn't I have like a,
You're not quantitative easing.
Joe, it's not fun.
There's several.
There's one right
ones.
here too.
Okay. That's
I don't know.
I don't know if it'll work.
That's from my crud coin.
It won't work. Oh, it will work.
You remember crud coin?
that's a great point.
Oh,
Vector
glad you
coin?
asked.
Vector coin? No, don't ask.
Crud coin, introduction to secure.
Okay, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I should make a coin.
I remember this,
Really,
yeah, I remember
really
the
basic
basic.
coin.
Yeah.
Known crud coiner.
Alright, let's,
If you link a cross-chain transaction of four independent quantum proofs, what is the appropriate haircut?
what does that even mean, though?
It means how many blocks you need for your transaction.
Oh,
Makes me sad. And curious, like I
You
want-
see, in order to initiate a credit swap, you have to make a junk crypto bond. We put a three-way ring signature on it. I should really like give,
What? Yeah.
I should really give this presentation again sometime.
You should.
alright, so we're gonna get started. Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to Bitcoin.
Our most informal meeting yet,
Yeah, this is a pretty informal meeting.
because we have 6 people and really very little planned.
But no, like what we're gonna do is we need to talk about Open Bazaar, and then after that, for like 15 minutes, after that, we'll just talk about the current state of Bitcoin and what's going on in the Bitcoin community right now, and the price, because the prices went down recently, today. And Tether and stuff. Alright, so Open Bazaar is a marketplace that's decentralized. What that means is it is running on a peer-to-peer network instead of a server. When you post listings for products you're selling, you don't send them to a centralized server who then will send them out to anyone who wants to view them. What actually happens is you put them on IPFS, interplanetary file system. That's what happens in the back end. So what's so I'll get into that. Interplanetary file system is like a peer-to-peer way of sharing data. And I don't know how technical I want to get it. Okay, so
It's like permanent storage,
yeah,
basically, where it's permanent so long as at least one node on the network has your data.
Yes.
I mean,
yes. Hector's right. So in IPFS, we have a bunch of, we'll start off with,
There's also a topic which I think we'll cover further in the interest group.
Yeah.
Is this what Cloudflare recently announced?
Yes, they did. They talked about this at RIT-Sec last week, or a couple weeks ago, I guess. Because Cloudflare has created a gateway for IPFS, which will allow you to, without downloading the IPFS software, it'll allow you to view IPFS sites.
I don't like that.
So they're
I
basically
kind of like that.
they're
I kinda
basically man in the middling it.
Well, Cloudflare could totally be owned by the NSA.
But anyway, continue.
Private keys.
Excuse me?
What?
Anyways, so the way IPFS works is that if you create some data, let's say it's a listing of something you want to sell on Open Bazaar, you have that data when somebody else wants to access it, if nobody else has accessed it before, they're the first ones, they get it from you. But after that, they now have that data, and if they're running an IPFS daemon, and it's usually they may not even know they are, because I think OpenBazaar automatically does this if you're running it. They will have your data, you'll have your own data if you're still running the application. So now there's two sources of your data. If a third person tries to get the same data, they can get it from either you or the second person, or partly from you and partly from the second person.
It's like
Yes.
Smart-
Yes, combined.
Okay, what are like smarts? Like, isn't this how smarts work?
This is kind of how torrents work.
It's
I think this is built off of BitTorrent partly.
It's similar because it's hash addressed, right? You access the data via its hash.
Like, what if somebody
Yes.
what if somebody uploads like an ISIS beheading or something like that to like the IPFS and like, oh, my computer's hosting a copy of the ISIS beheading.
Yeah.
Like, is that bad? Like, can I go to jail for having that?
You can unpin the data.
Okay.
You can stop posting it.
You could blacklist certain hashes if you want.
Do you,
Oh, you could do that?
Well, like you have
Okay.
control over your own node.
Oh,
Your own
you
node.
could make a
So, like,
signature.
what if I can't? Like, what if I like? What if I accidentally download like something that's illegal and like I don't know about it? Like, if it's automated?
I guess that's too bad for you then.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go to jail for having this.
It's not automated unless you, with IPFS, unless you request the data to be sent to your device, it's not going to be downloaded.
Oh, okay. So.
But I mean, if you have OpenBazaar running, or if you have some application running that has a hidden download feature that downloads something you don't actually want to
If
download.
it like automatically searches for stuff,
Yeah, right.
it could theoretically happen. But I mean, like,
I mean, then again, you could do that on.
it's not really that big of a problem. It's not any bigger a problem than like you say opening a random web page and it's like you're downloading data every time you open a web
Yeah.
page too. So it's not really.
It's or not any different than like imagine. Yeah, exactly. You download some software, and that software for some reason goes on requests data from a web page without you knowing. It's not.
Okay.
Anyway, so we have the back end of OpenBazaar uses IPFS, and that makes it highly distributed stored data, right?
Yeah.
Which means that it's persistent.
And another cool thing is that I'm sure you guys have heard of Git. IPFS kind of uses kind of a versioning system so that all versions of data can be tracked. Yeah, so you can, the latest data, you can see when that data was posted, you can see what version that is. And you can prove that it was posted at a certain time because of the signatures involved with it and stuff like that. Makes sense? Yeah, kind of.
Well, by certain time, do you mean like an actual timestamp? Because that would require some kind of
That'd be blockchain.
blockchain structure.
No, it's not just a timestamp.
It would just be the ordering.
It would be, I think that later ones would reference previous ones in.
Yeah, so they're ordered.
They're ordered, but it's, you know, someone could always create a bunch and
Yeah.
make fake timestamps.
So,
It'd be cool to combine IPFS with blockchain.
so you have this nice application here.
This is the desktop app for OpenBazaar. We got it on their website.
What is that like URL at the top?
It's not a
URI. Okay.
I don't know what this is.
I'm pretty sure that's just the hash of your
I think that's the
profile.
address of your store,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your location point.
My username is BTC1.
Nice.
So is available.
I don't think it's unique
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
So why don't we make it BTC?
because it's one, my first one.
Oh.
Okay, so
Let's create a listing. This is all can be fairly obvious. We're gonna create a listing for stroopwaffles.
Wait, what does mature content like? Why would you do that? Like why does this thing need to?
Because
know?
Because some people want to sell porn.
some
Right, but
people
like why
wanna
do you have
buy
to flag
mature
it?
content.
Why do you have to flag it as NSFW?
It's just helpful, it's just
Yeah.
helpful.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
That's
because
additional information.
if you wanna
That's what we're
search,
searching for.
Like, oh, I guess
Yeah.
like there's a filter for
Like,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
opt in or opt out.
how do you spell stroopwafels?
STR.
No. STREUP.
STRE?
Yeah. STREUP.
This is not right.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna type it in because I don't trust you.
That
Looks
makes
right to me.
You put Cloudflare on the board?
No, it's not, it's two O's.
No,
Oh my
it's
God.
if you spell it in German, it uses EU, okay?
No, but I'm going to Wikipedia here. And it says, no, this is definitely right. We're doing this. I'm doing
Why do you need a desktop client? Is there like a web client?
this. This. But there's not, it's only one F.
On Windows, it's only one app.
You don't want a web client prime. Do you know why? Go ahead, guess.
Private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I tried to download this on my Arch Linux machine, and it worked.
Digital stroopwafels?
Sure.
I think it's like-
Physical
I
stroop.
think like
Physical
porn is like
stroopwafels.
digital good, like.
Okay, fine. Physical stroopwafels.
Fine. Crypto kitties.
Set your price in yuan renminbi.
$1.
No. Set it in yuan. I need to pay my
No,
Chinese
no,
taxes.
I only have $1.89 of Bitcoin in my account. I don't wanna convert this shit.
I want refurbished.
Wait, you're gonna buy it for yourself?
No, it's a used stroopwafel.
This is a listing, yeah.
So it's like half a byte. So you know what it is.
Is this like eBay?
Unique
What
ID.
should my ID be? Unique ID.
Just be like- just
Part
type in-
number.
Just type in like lowercase.
Wait, what part of it? The waffle part?
Just type in like lowercase waffle underscore stroop underscore US.
No, this is a
No, it should be
No,
stroop.waffle.com. Like, no, dot com.
No, this is a
dot
unique
stroop dot
identifier, okay? This is different.
How is that
It's an
unique?
UPC.
It's like the second part of that.
There is a UPC on it, like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sure does.
69.
Whatever.
Okay, not it.
That's like the part number, yeah.
Come on.
There's one waffle. Oh.
Description.
Well,
More
if
than one.
well, if it's a chocolate covered one, then you only get one waffle.
Okay, description. It's used.
And delicious.
And a waffle?
Like, can I go on the internet and buy this from you?
It's
Like,
pretty
right now?
bad.
I'm
Is
gonna
it
download
insured
it from
content?
Bazaar and buy it before you buy it.
This is all we're gonna know. Someone's gonna come across and see this and it's used.
Okay.
No.
You might not wanna eat it. Okay.
Wait.
Photos? Oh, I think you have to have a photo. It's actually
Yes.
stupid.
That's
They-
required?
Yeah, you have to have a photo.
Let's get a
Okay.
photo of a stroopwafel.
Right. We'll get someone eating one.
Image search.
It's
Wait,
used.
people buy drugs on Open Bazaar?
Yeah, why not?
Yes,
should
this is
be.
the point.
What?
What do you mean it's the point?
Oh shit, I'm
What's the
recording
point
myself.
if you can't buy any drugs?
I mean, is it the NSFW part, I guess?
Why not just go down to your local neighborhood grocery
Like, yeah, you're taking away
store?
business away from like your local drug dealers if you buy drugs on the internet.
Okay, I'm gonna drag
Support
over
the
some
local-
images.
Economy.
Okay, so
Okay.
what one
Yeah,
should
that
we
first
use?
one,
First one's
first one
pretty
is
good.
perfect.
Oh, this is awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks more like an Echo though.
No, it's a
It looks
stroopwafel.
pretty used.
Definitely
That's
should
definitely a
be.
stroopwafel.
Save image as.
Waffle.
Nice
Stroop.
Ubuntu.
Okay. Yes, Ubuntu.
Okay.
Stroop doggy dog.
Let's go to this. Alright.
Okay.
It's
Are
downloaded.
you gonna show us your downloads folder?
Let's go.
No, I'm not.
So now you just gotta add it.
No, actually I have to.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
right,
where
it's right there. It's
It's
at the
on.
bottom.
You also see my hot pocket.
Okay, it's nice.
That was me testing this.
Shipping options.
So what's our shipping options? Like, can I get like,
Uh,
oh no.
Enter
Oh.
countries.
let's say
America.
ship to Albania.
Albania.
But we're
Yes.
not in
What the hell is
Albania.
Albania though?
It's a
We
country.
did two countries.
You can add
These are the only two countries.
islands. Only countries beginning with AL.
Is Open Bazaar illegal?
This is why Apple's so popular, because they have an A name. It's the first thing people see. Alright.
That would make Alibaba even more popular.
Yes. Then Amazon. See, Amazon, Alibaba,
Yeah.
this is a real thing here. So, walk.
Okay. You have to fill in all those.
I don't
fields.
know, I don't know.
They just
They're
search the
just
shipping option.
poor.
I don't think they have like anything, any check, let's see if they check, like, this number or something.
Okay, the additional, you need to put additional.
No, we're done,
No, no, no,
anything else, we're done.
That's a required field.
Wait,
Price additional.
I think price also should.
oh, it's required, okay.
You should make the prices.
Like, I think it has to be a number.
You
so
get a
like, that's
flat
not an
rate.
integer.
Okay,
Let's see if it works, okay.
Yeah, it's not an integer.
Okay,
You
it needs
can't-
to be a
Shipping
number.
is free because they're
Doesn't have to be
walking.
an
Oh.
integer, it has to be a number. Okay,
Wait, let's make sure it's, oh, wait, no. it's-
Estimated delivery time? W.
free shipping. Nice, view an app,
Okay.
Can I see this? How do I see this?
Publishing updates to network.
view an app.
Okay.
So this listing now exists.
It now exists. Now, it's
Buy
happening
now.
tested.
Okay, I'm trying to buy it. How do I buy it?
I'm gonna show this on Discord.
Yeah, put that
You
in
need to download open.
I have opened Bazaar. I have it on my computer. How do I get it?
You do? You do?
Yeah.
Can I send you the, oh, this would be nice.
See if he can buy the stroopwafel.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you some money.
Okay. Do I give you my private key?
Give me a second, I'm gonna post to our Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord.
Of course I'm in the Discord.
I know you are. I know you are. You know I know you are.
Okay, do I send you my private key?
Okay, I'm posting in there.
Here's my key.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
No, no,
Okay.
that's
Wait, you sent your private key?
That's not
that's
my
my
key,
key.
that's
Oh,
the hash. That's the hash of your store.
It's not the address though.
Is it
Oh.
right?
It's
Oh.
too long. What are you doing, man?
Okay, I put yours in here. It
You
says,
gotta know
it
your
says
shit.
connecting.
Make it full screen.
Okay, I'm making it full screen. Okay.
Or maximizing it.
Jeez.
Alright, open up better section.
Anyways, meanwhile, let's do an
No,
opening
but
there.
drag to the top like Windows.
Wow, that's terrible.
What do you mean? I
paid $6.
Oh, close up.
This is connecting, like why is it not connecting?
Because it takes just.
So the download the blockchain, like,
It's not a blockchain.
It doesn't have to. It probably has it.
Okay. You're probably looking for peers right now. Finding some.
oh yeah, I got it, how do I buy it?
Hey,
Okay,
look,
buy
look.
now.
He
Oh.
found
Oh,
the
you
stro-
see it? You see me?
He found the
Okay, everybody
stroopwafel.
look at that. It's beautiful.
Okay, so there's waffles.
So what actually happened?
I see the hot pocket also.
I think this is what happened is data went basically from this computer to this computer. And of course it went to the ISP and stuff.
Okay,
But-
okay, so.
But it wasn't through a server. It was peer-to-peer.
This person's finger nails. Okay.
So you wanna buy the Happy Stroopwafel?
Okay.
Do you have money to
Buy
buy it?
now.
Okay, buy now, okay.
It's not free. It's $1, dude.
Oh no,
That
oh no.
means you
Do
have
you have money?
to.
Like, not in, I just got this waffle.
Okay, I'm gonna send you
You'll
money.
probably send him like a receipt, actually.
This is direct payment, yeah, it says send funds directly to the sub account moderator.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I don't think I have to do it, okay, so we
You
put
don't-
like,
you
we
need
put my
money
address.
for this.
No, it's a direct payment, so like, I think like you have to verify if I pay you or not. It says, see, it says send funds directly to the sub account moderator, you should only use this option. if you
No. Moderator is supposed to be a middleman, so there's no.
Yeah.
Moderator's penalty.
Okay,
So you, like, it went through, oh.
So
Shipping option,
it's
okay.
not
You
gonna
need
go.
to select the shipping.
Oh, I saw you.
Hey.
Oh, wait, what countries are allowed? Okay,
What
hang
are
on.
you doing?
So the country, I didn't check.
Yeah, you
I
need to
country.
do it in the right country.
What's the country?
Albania.
Okay, Albania, okay. That's the
Okay.
shipping option B.
Use option B.
It says United States.
Delete
Okay.
this, man.
No, I have to select
You're
B,
not
okay.
part of the United States.
Okay, I'm selecting B, okay?
Okay,
Here I
select
am.
option
Okay.
B.
Why is B Albania and A the United States?
Yeah,
This
okay.
is wrong.
There we go.
Okay, see now
So
pay
now all you need to do is like
Get Bitcoin.
pay from the wallet.
Alright.
So what is this?
I have Bitcoin somewhere. Let me just set like, I can send you actual Bitcoin if I allow you to.
Yeah, I'll send it back.
Like BTC.
See, I sent
Your
Bitcoin to
online
my
wallet.
address for
This
this.
is where all my wallet is.
Should use Electron. Or Electrum, I mean.
It's not even like a whole. It's not even like a half. It's like a quarter.
Yeah, I can put in my 6 numbers. Hang on.
This is a high quality stroopwafel. Oh, now you've got to do your.
They just did the taste testing, but
Two
make sure it's
factor.
not poison.
Yes, this is very secure.
I mean, you don't think of
This is not secure, Hector?
You gotta be.
Oh, something went
Oh
wrong.
no, I
Yeah.
broke it. Okay, oh.
You're gonna be tipped for this. You're gonna be, I don't know.
My password is way too long.
It's so
It's
long.
like, it's a secure factor.
Unnecessary.
Oh my god. Wait, you memorized all of that?
No, that's from his password
last-
manager.
last pass.
But his password manager master password is
It's like
like 30
25.
characters.
And you memorized that?
Oh, no,
Apparently.
retry my, I keep, aha!
Are you using the wrong?
Dude, come on, Sergio. You're disappointing us.
I keep forgetting my thing, okay, guys? Okay, I can't remember what all.
Stroopwaffles are getting eaten.
How many? How many BTC pop accounts do you have?
I have 2!
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're in. Okay, please confirm your IP address.
How many steps
I
do you have to go through?
It's 3
to log
factors.
in?
I mean, it's like where all my money is. Like, I think it's a fair.
We need a desktop wallet, man.
Wait, you don't, oh man, you need a.
You need a desktop wallet.
Sorry, man.
Okay, wallet.
Just a
Okay.
wallet on your computer.
I have a wallet on my phone, I can
You're
send
sending
you
a
a
website
QR.
like this.
Oh, what is it, what's the?
You wanna do it? We have it open.
Is it Electrum? Electrum.
Can I buy my own? Will it let me?
Probably.
Is your shipping address?
You need
Okay,
to
what is
use-
your-
Fuck you!
You need to put a new address with the Allen Islands.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, I'm sending you Bitcoins, okay?
Are you actually doing it now?
Yes, I'm actually doing it now, guys, okay? Okay.
Okay. Slow down, slow down. Okay.
No one send him like one whole Bitcoin, okay?
Don't overdo it.
Wait, what are the Allen Islands? Where are we sending this to?
You don't know where the Allen
I
Islands
have
are?
two-factor
Oh.
authentication.
Did you send me, did you buy it yet?
It's like in like.
He has more
I did another two-factor.
3FA.
Holy
NFA.
It says from wallet at, it says like what? Okay, I think I sent you the money.
Did it
Wait,
work?
I sent you the money.
Did you get
Withdrawal
your
queued.
strip?
Your withdrawal is queued
Let
for
me see.
processing, it says. That's not like a wallet even, that's like just the exchange.
Okay, you know what?
You
Wait,
need to get a real wallet, sir.
I don't see anything.
Well, I think it's some.
I sent you the money.
No, and your BTC.
Wait, you sent me the money?
Yeah.
He sent it to the
It
address.
says your payment has been delivered.
You gotta
Payments,
buy it from
through
yourself
payments.
first.
Refresh, one new
Okay,
transaction.
the
Boom!
Yes!
Boom! Wait, it's not $1! Oh, very number transaction fee,
Oh no.
Wait, or the price just changed.
No, I think.
I don't think I added
he
the
just
transaction.
forgot
No,
about
it's
it.
fine, we don't, it doesn't matter. Everyone, okay, so.
It works!
So it works.
Oh, it's
Works.
underpaid. Oh my god, I just sent him.
2 cents.
Hello?
Wait, I have to send you. I have to send you
Yes,
back
order
again. I have to
for
send you.
waffles?
No.
Delivered, where
It's
do you
okay,
need them delivered?
It works, okay?
Oh, 2690 Golisano, that's really good, I'm right there. Boom, all right, bye.
Yeah, thank you to my stroopwafel.
You're delivering your,
Yes. All right.
Wait, he has to market as fulfilled.
You're definitely not drugs, T. Caffeine is a drug.
Yeah, market is fulfilled.
Market is filled. It
Okay.
worked.
Wait, you have to fulfill it.
Oh, what?
So you have to fulfill it. You have to
Ow!
give me stroopwafels.
How? What do I click?
You have to click on the transaction, view details. Yeah, that.
View details.
Somebody sent you an order for stroopwafels.
It's not working though.
Zero
Click it.
coverage.
Just
Oh, it's not over here.
Do you have $6,000 in Bitcoin?
Wait, what?
The top right.
No, it's
No, that's
right.
the price.
Oh.
Nice, I wanna open up the first box.
This is like.
No, it just shows the block explorer.
Oh no. Wait, what if you click X? Like you're in your wallet. Like.
Anyways, have some strip waffles.
Okay, yeah, you gotta work with orders
You can't
fulfilled.
put
Otherwise, I
strip
can like.
waffles without.
Oh, okay. We can't do it yet.
We
It's
can't
not-
have the
You
strip
need a
waffle?
hot beverage. What?
Oh, without a
Are you
beverage?
savages? That's how you eat them. Yeah.
I didn't know what they were until yesterday, so.
Look at Ethan's
Sure.
look.
Thanks.
Look at his look.
I
I
am.
gotta get my
Look at the
stroopwafels
picture on the
fulfilled.
box.
Oh, yeah.
You
You're
just.
supposed to put it like a cup in your coffee.
Thank you.
Why would I
Because
want
then it
some,
softens.
why it separates me from my coffee?
You just broke.
Yeah, you're
Ethan's
right.
entire
You're
universe.
It's
Like-
just, it's just, have you never,
It's like an
have
edible
you never actually had a strip
lid
waffle?
for,
These are good.
no, I've never actually.
They're
Whoa.
better when you put them and they get melty and warm. You can like put it on your hot chocolate. It's
My
okay.
grandma got some of these back from the Netherlands.
Can you microwave them?
I never have.
Oh,
Sounds
it's
kinda
Usually
caramel?
it's the steam, I mean, it's just like the steam that's.
Well, I'll have it.
No, you don't like-
I'm not allergic.
Yeah,
but-
you
don't
put it
want
over
it.
the top of the cup. And then it heats it up and it gets like melty and delicious. They have them on airplanes sometimes.
Mhm. This is why all this are.
Granted,
This is amazing technology.
granted, if it was a flight to
It's like eBay for drugs and process.
I'll send you the $1 back.
No, they're better.
Don't you worry.
Still good though. Thank you for the snack.
So Joe, is there a certain term that we could use for like the philosophy behind Open Bazaar?
So forth.
Encouraging new activities.
Spoke Road.
So it's centralized. That's right. I mean, this is a decentralized.
Was Silk Road was central?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, very.
It's just a darkness.
So, I mean, they found the guy when they took it down.
Yeah. It's like-
Free Ross Ulbert.
Yep.
Is the thing
Free
recording?
him. Huh?
Is the thing recording?
Yeah, it is.
We've recorded a live
If it-
transaction on Open Bazaar.
It didn't. Okay, we're good. This is a very relaxed meeting, I'll make it.
The stroopwaffles belong to the people. That's so funny.
Yeah, we need a drink.
I think this would go better with
Am I
a drink.
soylent on?
Soylent.
It's slightly too much caramel for my taste. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I like,
That's a cool.
I like the idea of this, although there's a few problems. Like, how do you do decentralized rating systems? This is actually a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you do what?
Decentralized rating system, because
Like, how do you,
if you're gonna rate me as a seller, but it's anonymous, then how do you stop,
how do you stop somebody from just like creating a
spamming
billion,
and create a bunch of, yeah?
100 accounts and then you give them all 5-star ratings? All of them give you 5-star ratings.
Right.
You can't even have like I guess you could have verified purchases in the sense
See,
that,
in that case, what you really need is it's a reputation system, so it has to be built on a web of trust.
How do I find other things? Like, how do I
how
find
do you build
drugs?
that?
Like what you do is like, you assign like a trust level
Oh.
to the people you know.
No, what if you
It's
give them
like-
cryptocurrency, like just like, for this platform as ratings?
What do you mean? Can you
Like,
explain more?
like the way Spinbike did it. Spinbike, remember Spinbike from last year?
Mhm.
They would give you spin coins, which were part of your rating.
For what though?
You can't do, like.
Or how do you get it? How do you get it?
They put them in common.
That's actually a really interesting problem.
No, I don't like, the thing is though,
Imagine,
if
Reputation
you need to make sure that someone can't create a bot and get a bunch of coins.
Just straightforward. web
And-
trust.
And how do you do that in a decentralized way?
Well, like for spin, like you had to pay for the bikes, so like, yeah.
You would pay for,
Does it have to be
Bikes
just
do that?
bikes?
Yeah.
okay. See, it's going, I think basically then they have a centralized ledger and it's going through them and they're sending out the coins.
Yeah.
So they could verify purchases, that's fine, it makes sense.
But see, what does that
This
have
is
to do
different
with
though.
ratings?
How do you like actually buy stuff? Like, how do you see other, like, I had to put in your address, but like, how do
Yeah.
I find other stuff?
There's really shitty,
There's like a
search
discovery
browsers.
feed?
I mean, anyone can make a search browser.
Like, can I buy a Hot Pocket for $5?
Where is it?
maybe.
Somewhere around here.
We did searches to see if
Yeah, we did.
stroopwafels were currently for sale in Open Bazaar. And the number one result was Carolina Reaper hot pepper jam.
It was a very bad search engine.
There's also exactly one person selling socks.
Here it is.
Are you sure that's not searching your store?
Yeah, it's only searching you, Joe.
I think you have to click on like the Bazaar logo.
Look on the
Discover.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Oh,
what you want.
Discover.
Look at like books. What kind of books have we got?
Wait, well, I want to see this goes through.
Stroop.
It says puppy high at milk.
Doesn't even see my own. What the fuck?
Is it?
Didn't you spell it differently?
No, that was right. Okay, books.
You have to download the entire, like,
So you could buy this.
Oh, they've got like comic books.
Can you buy like drugs